It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got a rematch of last year's wild card round in the NFC playoffs. It's the Rams and the Lions on Sunday night primetime.
It is a new era for us here at EA Sports. We are set to get it started, and off we go with the Sunday night opener for 2024. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time, leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
Second down, it's Stafford. Quick throw here is complete. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
Second down and 8. From the gun, here's Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Back to throw. Stafford. Look wide. One complete.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And good coverage by the team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
There's just something special about week one, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I am excited to see what's in store for us, that these games finally now matter.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the gun, it's Goff. Quick throw, taken in, and he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Goff. Hupp brings it in left side. Third and a yard. Try to pick this one up on the ground. First down and more. Past the 40. A first down there. Gain of 14 yards.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zone. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball's going to go.
On 2nd down, Goff. That one intercepted. And the Lions will take over here just shy of the 30.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll motion a tight end right. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be taken down. And that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Play action now for Stafford. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll put a receiver in motion right. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Stafford now on 3rd down. He'll get this out wide. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. Prater's kick is good. And the Lions will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Rams offense ready to take over for their second possession. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Throwing on 2nd down, Goff. This one taken in by Reynolds. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Austin brought in motion. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll need to get something positive going right away here. Ball starts inside their own 1-yard line. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Play action, Stafford. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. They bring a tight end in motion left. Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. That's good for the Lions. They send the tight end in motion. Now a 1st down throw for Stafford. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Now get about 6 before he's taken down. 2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. Here's 3rd and 2. Throwing again is Stafford. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26. Again, it's Stafford. Quick hitting slant there. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
The Lions on their first time out. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. To the air again. Stafford. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That pass to the sideline, nice job to bring it in and stay in bounds, but still short of that first down. 3rd and long. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Rams offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Throwing here is Goff. To take a shot downfield, looking for Kupp. And he will dive into the end zone. 79 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
Makes the score Rams 7, Lions 3.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Agnew on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations. A lot easier to convert.
Stafford now to throw on 1st down. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Dan Campbell will opt to bring out the field goal unit. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. The Lions going to turn things over to the field goal unit. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and a big tight end momentarily.
And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Rams offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And you see the numbers for him into this third quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to have the first down. Mark him at the 45 and move the chains.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Down the sideline, past the 40. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, L.A.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Throw right side, hauled in by Kupp. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Zuerlein's kick is good. And the Rams extend their lead to 10-6.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Lions offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Thrown left side. The catch is made.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
The tackle made by Terrence Mitchell. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
To throw on 2nd down, Stafford. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on. I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Rams offense and their running back set to go once more. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. He's going to look deep, going to Kupp. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Rams. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in Week 1. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Zuerlein is out to kick this one off. Agnew on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Lions offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. Here's 1st and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
At the 33-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
Out of the gun, Stafford. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down. Throwing, Goff. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Lions have got it. And he's going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. So, after the fumble return, they'll bring the offense out and go for 2. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. A dive, and he's in. The 2-point conversion is successful. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Austin now to return this. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. It's first down, and they'll run. And that'll be a short gain up to the 27-yard line. We are through 3.
With the score,
a second down throw for Goff. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Now a run on first down. A short pickup to the 38. Here's 2nd and 9. Now, Goff. He'll locate Kupp. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. He has been a thorn in the side of the defense all game. That last catch puts him over 200 receiving yards in this one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. Finding space inside the 40. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
This is intercepted. And the Lions have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They put a receiver in motion to the left. Quick throw, taken in. Second down, it's Stafford. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end. Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. Fourth quarter, that's a huge first down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
Stafford to throw again. He'll go left side here and complete this one. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now give on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line. A massive play here. Late, tie game, third down. Back to throw. Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And this one right down the middle. It's good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So they lead by 3 here in this fourth quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The visitors up. They'll come up for first and 10. To throw is Goff. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here comes second down. They'll drop to throw. That is caught downfield by Kupp. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. It's a debut for the ages, paying immediate dividends. 3 touchdowns in the season opener. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Agnew on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Lions offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll begin with first and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's second and 2. Here's Stafford. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
Brings up third and 4.
Stafford now on third down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Quickly to the outside and complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Now a second down throw for Stafford. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
In these critical moments of the game, like, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look, and they were ready, and they took him away. They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10. Here is 1st and goal. Throwing again is Stafford. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Austin now to return this. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Kupp in motion. On 1st down, it's Goff. Throw right side, home in by Kupp. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll get this complete. It's Kupp again. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts. Here's 1st down. Goff to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Agnew on the return. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So